Hello, guys, and welcome back to another edition of the Unstoppable Denominators channel. Joining me is Evolution Gamer, aka Redneck Gamer, as well. Today we are covering Grimm's Toy Show GTS Giant Sack of Heat pay-per-view. I can agree on that. This is one hell of a pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Might as well get it. It's worth it. $1.99 per pay per view on Grimm's Toy Show. Um, I can tell you it was a great pay per view. I covered like almost, oh, almost three and a half notes. So Samoa match: Fala Ba versus Robbie E. Robbie E put on a Samoa suit to face Robbie E. Robbie E tries to take down Ba, but he couldn't knock him down because Robbie E isn't that fat enough to knock him down.
What is
So,
like sumo wrestling?
yeah, they're trying to sumo wrestler.
What the fuck?
Pretty much.
Nah.
He ain't fat enough. They both tried to knock each other down, but they couldn't. Boss spins Robbie E around, and each other are both dizzy. And Robbie E says, "I love Tony Emerald's mother," and then he falls. And then
Why would he scream, I love this guy, or some guy's mother?
because
He does.
it's scripted and it's a storyline on Grimm's Toy Show that he slept with Tony Emerald's mom.
I was like, that made no sense.
That's
to
why
me
it
since I
says
watched it.
when Robbie E yells, "Daddy's gonna kill you," to Tony or whatever. So, right to the
That was
eyes by Robbie E. So after that, Robbie E hits Ba in the stomach because Robbie E could not find Ba's nuts. So he was looking for his nuts. All of a sudden, he couldn't find them. Ba is going up and on the top rope, on the second rope, I think, and he crushes Robbie E by squashing him. And
Ish. There.
Ba wins. Ba wipes his butt with the toilet paper, and then he sticks it right in Robbie E's mouth. Pretty much. Which is kind of a little funny.
Damn.
And Robbie E tries to take off the costume, but he couldn't, and he tried to get help. What do you think about that?
He fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, anyways, will Robbie E learn his lesson?
No.
Probably not either. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Grimm talks to Rojo backstage. Grimm versus Manabo. Heel wife hugs Manabo. Manabo picks up the roll up, and Grimm kicks out at 2. 3! Grimm super kicks Oliver clothes off. Grimm hugs heel wife, and they kissed. And they kissed once again. Heel wife says to Manabo they need to hug it out, and Grimm wins. And Doom Crew has to put their tag titles on the line. What?
Bruh. No.
What?
Dude, why the hell do they kiss?
Well, heel wife and Grimm, they're husband and wife.
Is that a boy and a girl?
Yes. Thank you,
Strange person over there in the chair.
yeah, that don't want to join us anymore.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I did not hear that part because I have not seen this except for today. So
Well, you missed it.
I'm glad I missed
Remember
that
that
part.
video I showed you about how heel wife was about that splash pool thing.
That
That
person?
was heel wife that told him not to have the
Oh, the bitch
pool.
was saying no.
Yeah, about not
Ah.
fighting against Grimm's sister.
Hey, just if you ever see this, I want you to know that no, yes means yes and no means yes.
Pretty much. Just say yes, no matter what. So,
Actually, no, because that could lead to very horrible things and they might blame us for that. So say yes to certain things unless you're certain that you do not want to say yes, so you say no. Because as long as you know that you make sure that they don't know that no means yes.
yeah.
Okay. Now that's square away. Back to what you're saying.
So yeah. Anyways, and Doom Crew has to put their tag titles on the line against Hollywood Hogan and Kurt Bale. Crossbody to onto Oliver close off. Frog Splash by Manabo. Power Bomb by Manabo. Punch to the gut by Hollywood Hogan. Spear by Oliver. Heel Wife distracts Hollywood Hogan. And Doom Crew is still the tag team champions.
Why close off?
Don't know. Don't ask me. Ask the one who created that ring name of
That
him.
sounds like a very, very sexual fucking match.
Oliver. I know. I was saying Oliver. Like, right? It sounds like all of her. Clothes off. Like, seriously. When I heard that first name, like, and the last name, like, well, this ain't PG. Especially
no
when they
way,
swear.
shape, or form, dude.
Especially when they swear. So, that's when, yeah. Okay, Doom Crew still champs. Doom Crew steps on their opponents and holds the titles way up in the air. Grim got a text from the Mark saying that Bonifer got drunk and barfed all over his pillow. Poor Bonifer. And poor Mark, because he's got a pink eye.
How the hell did he manage that?
Because Bonifer got drunk and I don't know. To be honest with you.
Dumbass.
I know. So he can't make it to the match tonight. Because he got a pink eye. So Tony comes out to face Lance, the parking lot scaper. Hurricane Rana. Tony grabs a broom and hits Lance with it. He also picked up with a couple of other things. But Tony grabs the cones and lines them up to Lance's balls and dick. And then he runs to the turnbuckle and then turns around and runs a little bit and slides in the cones right to his landscaper's balls.
Please tell me he had his mouth closed.
I have no idea.
Because one, he be getting a huge fucking mouthful of fucking balls and dick. And second, speaking of what they're fucking talking about, I guarantee they'll love that fucking squirt gun that I found that had the fucking dick and balls.
Well,
just look up on Amazon airsoft and then look down a little ways and you'll find it. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it was made in Japan, so I guess that's normal for them. Going by the hentai shit.
And if we had it here, then we had to blur it out.
Yeah, which means you would not be able to see it at all.
Because it would get me flagged and take my channel down.
Yeah.
And I don't need that. Especially with my hard working I do here on this channel. Of wrestling news, wrestling talk, and everything else I do here on this channel. If you guys are new watching this, please subscribe. So
don't be like that creep that put that flag in the first time, because that was just a dumb thing.
yeah, pretty much that made me mad.
Well, I mean,
he could have flagged every other YouTubers, but he didn't. He had to flag my video because it was inappropriate.
like we were watching something this morning that was saying that a guy like kicked a kid in the nuts.
Yeah, that was
Like,
kind of bullshit. And
it's
why
child
isn't
abuse
that?
right there?
Why is that not flagged?
And there's like videos.
It was on Grimm's Toy Show, by the way.
Yeah, and then there's like more of them. It's just like, nah.
Anyways, Tony knocks Lance down off the top rope and German suplex off the top rope, and Lance kicks out at 2, 3, moonsault and misses. But Tony need by Tony. Weed Whacker, and Lance almost won. Lance grabs the big ladder. Tony wants help to set up the tables. 2 tables set Lance on the top of the table. That you or me? You. That's most likely you. Anyways.
Yep.
And
Wish.
Tony.
I wish I might have spent on Wish.
No. Tony jumps off the top of the ladder and elbow drop, and Tony wins. Tony puts the cone on Lance's head and yells at him. The Wampus asks Lance, "How many fingers am I holding up?" And Lance gives him the middle finger.
Obviously, he's fucked, so he didn't know how to tell how many fingers he had.
And he said 1 anyway.
Yeah. The big old 1 that a lot of rock stars have given when they're on stage, and back in the day, like Johnny Cash and Hank Williams.
Yeah, true.
Just to name a couple.
But next match, Joe Wolf versus Kirby. In a tie-up rope match, like a bull match or bull rope match, whatever. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, Kirby pulls Joe down. Joe ducks the clothesline, and Joe slaps Kirby right in the face. Joe chokes Kirby, and then at DDT, both men take each other down by using the same move. Kirby wipes Joe with the
Wait, how do you know that they're going to use the same
Joe
move?
with the wrestlers do that anyway, because it's scripted. So
very, very weird.
They do it to do that because it's scripted, which I hate. I kind of hate how wrestling is scripted. Just go all out. Yeah, if just do some scripts, but don't
do a descriptive voice at least. Not
at least do it like at least a little bit of script, but not full script. Let a wrestler, if they want, like my colleague, not this colleague, but my other colleague, Peter. His wrestling ain't scripted. It's all out. It's somewhat scripted, but not fully scripted. Just go all out. And they don't script each other's wins or anything else. They just say, say you got me, I'm like so fully out of my energy. I'm like, pin me, finish me off. And you come over, pin me, and finish me off, and 1, 2, 3, and you win.
Yeah.
It's not like WWE or anything else.
However,
I like that kind of wrestling.
I do like the old WWF series they had, when there was really not much scripting. Although there was gore,
right,
which was awesome, because I mean a lot of the kids would agree blood and gore is like one of the top of the line things nowadays.
Yeah.
And they should bring that back, because that was the hell with the physical damaging. I mean, you can easily anything that can be changed now, plastic surgery nowadays.
Yeah.
So who fucking cares what the hell damage you cause, because it can easily be changed physically, so you keep the same face.
Yeah.
It don't matter. So bring the blood and gore back. I mean,
right? Because everybody likes the old-fashioned
Yeah.
wrestling.
Anyone
Like
would
me, I like
agree.
how it was funny back then and everything else.
I mean, it's still funny-ish, just not.
Well, WWE ain't really funny anymore, so.
I guess they've done everything already.
Well, they need to bring it back though. The thing is, it's a lot of people. If it's World Wrestling Entertainment, if you have WWE, the E means entertainment. Make it entertainment, not freaking boring. That's why we do our wrestling talk. We make it fun and beat each other up and everything else, and choke each other out and spray each other with silly strings and hit each other with steel chairs. But I don't have steel chairs here
And
today.
books.
Yep, and books and everything else. Push each other off the chairs like that. Hit him with a fan. No, this is how much we entertain you people. Well, when I have Peter, we try to entertain people. So, anyways, back to the match. Kirby whips Joe with the rope. Spin buster by Kirby. Joe ties Kirby up, but Kirby can't tap out. Headlock driver, and Joe wins. Kid Christian comes out and steps into the ring, and Kid says that he will beat Joe in 30 seconds. Do you think Kid Christian will do it in 30 seconds or less?
I have confidence in it.
Well, let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, Joe accepts the 30-second match. If he beats the 30 seconds, he's the new champion. Kid Christian. Kid Christian super kicks Joe and then does a top flying off the top rope, and Kid Christian wins in 18 seconds.
Told you.
In 18 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 18 seconds.
Told you.
Well, I knew that. I knew the full results.
Oh. And so.
Kid
I told
Christian
you.
super kicks Joe and blah, 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 like I said. Okay. Joe kicks him in the nuts, but then DDT, but Kid Christian gets back up and then super kicks Joe. Kid holds 2 titles, and Kid wants to retain his title right now. And all of a sudden, guess who comes out?
Jordan Oliver?
Jordan Oliver, his tag team partner. We haven't seen, well, I've seen Jordan Oliver before, but I haven't really seen him much since GTS wrestling first started. That's when I actually first watched it when Grimm's Toy Show was using his backyard. So, Jordan Oliver comes out and wants to challenge his tag team partner. Kid says they are best friends and they will fight. So they hug. Hurricane Rana, Jordan was gonna fly, but he caught himself and says, I love you to his tag team partner. I love you, tag team partner. I love you. We're all best friends. And
Okay.
Kid kicks his best friend. Kid forearms 2 times to Jordan. 4 suplexes by Jordan. And then Kid does 2 suplexes to Jordan. Jordan and Kid hold each other up. Remember I showed you about that one? They were like holding each other up like this. Pretty much. What a brotherly battle, ladies and gentlemen. This was an awesome match. Kid tries to frog splash, but he misses. Kick to the face. 450 splash, and Kid Christian wins. Kid helps his partner up, and then Kid was gonna go super kick, but he stops himself, and his friend got scared. Oh boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Rojo and Grimm talk about Nunzio's injury and how he sent two people once to the show and says that they should be kicked out of the warehouse and everything else and blah blah blah. And once Nunzio is better, Grimm will kick the crap out of him. Eric comes out to face JJ Adams for the Hardcore Championship. Eric puts a garbage can with Kindle sticks in the ring. Kindle stick to the stomach. Eric hits JJ in the back of with a Kindle stick. JJ Adams to the throat to Eric. JJ puts Eric to the table. Kendall stick to Eric's back. JJ and Wampus puts the table in the ring. JJ drives Eric into the trash can. JJ Adams suplexed through the table. Eric threw the bottle to JJ's head. Eric grabs the ladder and sets the garbage can to JJ's head. Eric jumps off the top. DDT. JJ kicks out. Hitting contest between those two. Super kick to Eric's face. JJ picks up the saber, and everybody sings the song, Star Wars song, and hits Eric's balls with the DDT, with it, and then DDT off the second rope, and JJ wins. The ref keeps trying to tell Grimm something, but Grimm won't listen to him. Won't let him say something. Rojo comes out and Soda Pop Smith comes out. Soda Pop Smith dressed as a military guy. Neckbreaker. Soda Pop shots the gun. A beast mode by Rojo to the corner. Soda Pop Smith punches Rojo in the nuts. Soda Pop Smith grabs the gun once again and then shoots it off again. Suplex to Soda Pop Smith, DDT by Rojo. And Soda Pop kicks out at 2. 3! Soda grabs the gun again, gun to the chest, into the ribs. Bottle cap, and Soda Pop Smith wins. And is the number 1 contender. Or, I should say, becomes the new interim U.S. champ until the real champ comes back and face against Soda Pop Smith. Jimmy comes out to face Cletus for the GTS championship. Cletus and Jimmy push each other around the ring. Jimmy puts Cletus to the corner. Jimmy runs and hits the turn post, shoulder first. Cletus take Jimmy down to Dixieland. Jimmy kicks out at 2. 3! 619 to Cletus. Jimmy becomes the new GTS champion. Cletus puts the belt on Jimmy. Oh frick, wants the GTS by cashing in the bucket with the bucket. Oh frick lift Jimmy up, and Jimmy and Grimm talk backstage. Back outside, congratulating Jimmy with the championship. Jimmy runs away and hides before Bonifer comes and finds him and cashes it in. Up next, the main event, JT versus the whole GTS roster, besides a few wrestlers. Everyone on JT, but JT knocks everyone down. Most likely, I'm gonna be listing everyone who got eliminated by JT, or TJ, I should say. Lance, Muncher, Ulfric, Ace, Dalton, TJ, also choke slammed, Jax. Jax was eliminated. Kirby, clothesline, Bale got eliminated. Hollywood got eliminated. JJ, Kid, Jordan worked as a team. DDT, TJ catches Jordan powerbomb. Kid and Jordan are both eliminated by TJ. Jay hits the crutch on TJ. Grim catches Jay and moves him, and then they eliminate TJ. So we will have a new champ, but we'll figure it out in a second. Because TJ eliminated by Grim, Jay, and Tony. Grim wins by eliminating Tony and Jay. But DDGX comes into the ring and says, no. Watch the clip. And TJ lays down and pretty much DDGX picks up the win as the new champion. By letting TJ letting him win. Tony pins DDGX. Grim's Tony picks up the win and is the new YouTube heavyweight champion. And Grim super kicks Tony, and that ends our talk show for tonight. Guys, we will be back here on this channel tomorrow for our Great Balls of Fire, not live. I'm sorry, because we have an asshole who reported one of my videos inappropriate, and it's not going to let me go live for 90 days. So we will be going to our old-fashioned ways for a little while. So be aware. So it'll be recorded and we'll upload it for you guys. I wish we could go live, but what do you think about?
Probably could if we went on to like Twitch or Twitter or something like that. But
yeah, but I'd rather go on YouTube.
Yeah.
But what do you think about GTS tonight? Pay-per-view, was it alright?
Very interesting.
I think it was a hell of a good pay-per-view tonight. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. What do you guys think about the GTS pay-per-view? Please subscribe if you guys haven't already. If you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe. If you guys, you do not want to miss the entertainment here on this channel. Please subscribe. Unstoppable Redneck Gamer out.